Welcome to my channel. My name is Lizzie. Today should be a fun video. Today I wanted to just go over the tools that I use for grooming cats and dogs. These are by no means the only tools available. There are thousands of tools that you can choose from and shampoos. But these are the tools that I use, and I've been using all of these things for about 7 years. And if you do manage to pick up all or most of these tools, you'll be able to follow along step by step with all of my grooming tutorials. So I would highly recommend picking up most, if not all of these, if you're serious about DIY grooming your own pet, or if you're just starting out in the grooming business, or if you just want to learn a little more about it. Yeah, let's dive right in. Alrighty, up first, for a successful groom, for any successful groom, you certainly want to start with a really high quality shampoo. These are two of my favorites, well, three of my favorites. This is Midnight White by Double K, and it's a whitener and brightener. It's not just for white dogs. You can use it on any shade of dog. This one is Groom. Groom makes absolutely phenomenal shampoos. I've been using them for years. They make, I think, probably 6 or 7 different kinds. This one's oatmeal. They make an odor eliminator that I use a lot. They make a de-shedding, they make a plum, they also make a whitener, but I don't care for the fragrance. Most of their fragrances I really do care for. This is kind of a clean fragrance, and this is more of a coconut fragrance. So these are for the body of the animal, and then I use this one. I love this stuff. This is Spa by Tropiclean, and I use this as my face shampoo, because when I show you my methods for bathing, you'll see that I use a diluted shampoo for the body, and then I use a straight shampoo right in my hand for the face. So, best tool you got. There are tons and tons of shampoos to choose from, but those are two of my favorite brands. Those you can get on Amazon anywhere from $15 to $40. So next we have my favorite dryer. This is a Flying Pig pet blow dryer. You can get this on Amazon also. It runs about $170, give or take. I like this one because I primarily groom small dogs, and this one has enough force to break apart mats and to dry the dog in a reasonable amount of time, but not so much force that you risk nailing a dog in the eye with the force of the dryer. There are some, I think it's the Metro, the Air Force dryers. They're fabulous dryers. I like them a lot. I used those when I first started, but for small dogs I prefer a lighter blast, because you can actually hit a dog in the eye or the ear with those Metros, and just you'll see their eyelid move in ways that you don't want them to. So I love this dryer. Use it all day, every day. It lasts and lasts. Comes with a couple attachments, and I'll show you how to use this when we get to our bathing video. Alright, next tools are going to be our nail tools. Got nail clippers of all sizes, big, little, and cats. I primarily use this one. As I said, I mostly only do small dogs. This is a grinder, also known as a Dremel. These are all available on Amazon, anywhere from 10 to 20 for these, and then I think my Dremel here, I wrote it all down, is $23 on Amazon. This one's cordless. They come corded, but I don't like to mess with the cords. The less cords, the better in your way. And also, I would prefer that everybody pick up some styptic powder. It stops any quicking. But I hope to show you methods of nail clipping where you take your quicking down to a minimum. If you're a groomer and you're hitting the quicks out of a couple dogs every day, you might want to refine your practice. You shouldn't be making dogs bleed every single time you go to cut their nails. It's gonna just gets harder and harder to touch their feet if you quick them over and over again. But I'll show you some my methods anyway. This is all my opinion. All my opinion. Everybody has different methods, and just my opinion. So these over here. Actually, in my next video, I will be showing you how I Dremel nails. Okay, next, combs. You'll use these on every single dog. I prefer a metal round tooth comb. I like the metal round tooth because this lasts forever and ever. This is my original comb when I first started grooming, and these will get kicked off your table, they'll fall, and it's still kicking. I like the round tooth because it's less likely to scratch the animal as you're going along. And this one I use on all sizes. This one's kind of for, this is more for tails. I use this a lot on tails and pantaloons, and also on poodles. I use this, the wide tooth wooden comb. So, I wrote down these prices too. Anywhere from $8.99 on Amazon for the combs. Next, slickers. You'll use these on every single animal. This is my cat slicker. I use this on cats. This is my dog slicker. It's a medium, and it is from the brand Top Performance. I have a couple of tools from Top Performance. I absolutely love this slicker. This poor thing has been kicked off my table 50 times, and it still comes back for more. Great tool. I like the nice thick handle. They're relatively inexpensive. Like I said, I looked these all up. I'll give you all the prices. $11.99 for this nice slicker. This is just a generic cat brush. I don't know the brand of this one. Next, this is another one from Top Performance. This is a dematting comb, also called a mat splitter. This is used pretty sparingly. If you're a groomer anywhere and you're being made to use this, or a bather rather, I should say. If you're a bather and you're being made to use one of these all over the body of the dog all day long, run for the hills. This is a tool that should be used very sparingly, mostly on ears. I'll show you exactly how to use it. Yeah, you're not going to be yanking mats out of the entire body of a dog all day long. You really don't want to do that. Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting the prices for you. The dematting comb, Amazon, 15 bucks. Okay, Furminator. And to go next to that is our Zoom Groom. It's actually called a Zoom Groom. This is made of rubber, nice soft rubber teeth. And these are basically the same kind of tool, only for different hair coats. This is going to be for your double coats, so like German Shepherds, Labs, that kind of thing. But these teeth are obviously very sharp, and these for pulling out undercoat. So you wouldn't want to use something like this on like a boxer or a pit bull, unless it has like a really thick pit bull coat. But for the most part, for those smooth coats that are right to the skin, to get the extra hair out, you're going to want to use this nice rubber Zoom Groom. And this one can get pricey. Amazon, 40 bucks. The Zoom, I think, is like 12. Okay, where are we? So now we'll get down to the hair cutting stuff. These I absolutely love. These are the best tools. These are what you're going to be doing most of your actual hair cutting with. These are guard combs. These are by Wall, and these are metal. I highly recommend, if you're at all serious about grooming, don't waste 1 minute and one penny on plastic guard combs. These guys, like I said, metal, last forever. I don't recommend letting these get kicked off your table a bunch of times though, because these little bits here are a little bit delicate, and they can break, especially if you have one of your clipper blades on them. You will use these with your 30 blade. And these are Andis 5 speeds. These are your clippers. Like I said, this is the majority of your haircut right here. Right here. You'll be doing most, like there's quite a bit of scissoring involved, but the majority of your haircut, you're going to be using these all day, every day. I love, love, love Andis 5 speeds. I love most things that Andis make. And I'm not sponsored by any of these companies, by the way, but if you do want to sponsor me, give me a call. Like I said, these, you probably don't need to buy anything quite as fancy as the 5 speeds if you're just doing home grooming, but I still recommend at least getting a decent pair of Andis clippers. These are about $250, and you will use, when you're using your guard combs, like I said, these are wall. Andis, I'm sure, makes guard combs, but I just love these walls so much. You're going to be using these guards with your 30 blade. These guys, they clip on the bottom and they snap right on. So, you especially, like I said, you especially don't want to let this fall on the ground with your comb, because those can break. You don't want to do that either. Okay. And actually, I mean, the majority of the time, most haircuts, you're pretty much using these two. I'll get into these bigger ones, or the longer ones rather, later. As far as blades go, I like to have 2 Andis 10 blades. I like to have 2 because this is my butt blade and this is my nose blade. So when you're doing sanitary trims, you use a 10 blade, or I do rather, I'm sure, like I said, this is an opinion channel. I love to use 10 blades for my sanitaries, which basically means you're cleaning around the anus and around, either the vagina or the penis of the animal. So you use a nice safe blade like a 10 blade, but when you do that, sometimes you're at the butt, so you're going to be shaving off poop sometimes, dingleberries, they call them. So I like to have one 10 blade for that, but then I'm not going to take this 10 blade and use it on the dog's face. I have a separate ceramic. I love the ceramics. I tell them apart because the ceramics are white on the back. Obviously it's a ceramic blade, and this one is metal on the back. So I like to keep this one. I'll show you when we do my eye notching video, when you shave out the corner of the eye. You don't want to shave a dog's butt and then use the same blade on its eyes. So just get 2. And plus, if you ever break one in the middle of a groom, you're going to want to. Like I said, this 30 blade, the ceramic, you're going to use this 30 blade all day long. Like, get 5 of them. If you're a groomer, get 5 of these. You'll just need them. Because sometimes even when you snap on your comb, if you do it too fast, and you clip, get one of the little metal pieces into your tooth, the tooth of your blade, you can snap your blade. You can snap a tooth right off your blade, and that renders your blade useless, garbage. Throw it away. I'm going to do a whole safety video on not using broken blades on animals. You will cut them. You will cut the dog. A 7. I need a 7 blade. I use this a lot for summer cuts and also for dematting. Like I said, I know I used the word dematting with this tool here, but this is not for full body dematting. For full body dematting, the pet gets shaved in my shop. Shaved. I do not pull tangles out of animals who haven't been brushed in 6 weeks. I just don't do it. This is a 50 blade. Teeny tiny teeth. Teeny. This is about as short as it gets. And this one I use specifically for cat dematting. This is the only blade I bring anywhere near a cat, because their skin is just too thin to use any of these. They can be cut. So that's all I have on the blades for now. Let's see. All on Amazon, $20 to $40 each. And also, if you do get a decent pair of clippers, you'll just need a basic little screwdriver set to do a blade drive change, and I'll do a video on that too. Next, we have shears and scissors. Okay, these are my favorites. I love them. These are by Wolf, 644s. They're 7-inch. I think I wrote them down. 45 tooth. That just means these teeth, and these are thinning shears. This is for blending, shaping. This is multi-use. I use this all day, every day, everywhere. These are chunkers. What did I write down? These are expensive. These are about $80, and these are, I think, the only tool that I'm showing here today that you cannot get on Amazon. You actually have to go to the Wolf Industries website to get these, and I recommend them because they're, the price point for these, $80. It is expensive, obviously, if you're just doing home jobs, but they'll last forever. And if you do, I don't recommend you let these get kicked off your table. Be real careful with your tools. The better you treat your shears, the longer they'll last, just like anything else. But if they do get kicked off your table, they're easier to replace than $300 Kenchis or something. So my chunkers, these are about $80 too. Monk Blue, I'm not too sure of the brand, but these are pretty standard chunkers. And I use these for bulk removal of hair. When I do poodle top knots, I use these for tails, and I use these for under the chin a lot. And these I use on every single dog. These are from Curved Ballpoint Tips. Safety scissors. I know I'll probably get made fun of a little bit for using these little guys, but they work forever. And they, just with regular sharpening, regular maintenance, they'll work forever. And they're not so sharp because, when you're doing, country grooming like I'm doing, you hit nails with these. The dogs are struggling a lot of the times for their feet. You don't want to have something that's so sharp that if you make a mistake, you're gonna slice the dog open. So I love these little guys. I use them all day, every day. These you can get on Amazon, $38. So 80, and 38. If you're super serious about DIY, just get these two. If you're gonna be grooming all day, grab a pair of these two. Okay. And then I like to have this for ears and teeth. Little Pro-Care toothpaste gel and cotton balls and ear cleaning solution. I've used a lot of ear cleaning solutions over the years, but the last couple I have just made my own. I really like it. It's really gentle. I don't like a lot of fragrances and weird chemicals to put in their ears because a lot of dogs have, enough ear problems as it is. So I like to keep it simple. I'll probably do a video on how to make this, but it's literally just alcohol, witch hazel, and distilled water. But I'll show you how to make that. And these little single-use toothbrushes are great. You can get these in a box of 500 for a few bucks, and they last forever. And you can give these to the owner when you're done. Some people want them, some people don't. And this, giving you all my secrets today. I do not use cream conditioner on dogs in the bath. I don't like it at all. I have never used it in 7 years. If you've ever brought your dog to me, I have never put, squeeze on conditioner on a dog. The cleaner the hair, squeaky clean hair, that's what you want to have when you're done with your bath. The cleaner the hair, the less grease, the more dirt you can get off, the better all the rest of your equipment will run through that hair, and the nicer your finished result will be. So what I do like, to get that nice soft finish is this guy right here, The Stuff. It's a hypoallergenic finishing spray, and just a few light mists, and it just makes the coat silky soft, like you used $50 conditioner, and it's nice and light, and it's hypoallergenic. Yeah, great stuff. And then, last but not least, you'll want to have some rubbing alcohol and some clipper oil. A little hair on it, usually does. With this is what it looks like. It all has hair on it. Sorry guys, that's life. And this clipper oil. I keep this and I refill. I think this bottle costs $7, but it's worth it. When I show you how to clean your blades, you'll understand why. When you're trying to oil your blades with this giant tip, it's a pain in the booty. So yeah, get yourself a little bottle and I'll show you how to clean your blades with this. All right, that concludes our little tutorial of the tools you'll need. Like I said, these are the tools I use. There are thousands of tools you can choose from. And all groomers are different. Everybody likes something else. These are just what I use, and I hope that you can grab a couple of them and join me for some tutorials. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. Alright guys, that concludes my tools for a successful haircut video. If you're enjoying my content, please like and subscribe. You can also find me on Patreon. If you have any nice comments, please let me know. Thank you for watching. For merch and more awesome content, go to upstatesoapworks.com.